Hello, welcome to my channel. Today it's the 5th of July and yes again it is the Bournemouth Bus Rally 2027. This year it's bigger and better. There's over 60 buses and more vintage cars and lots of stalls. So what I'm going to do is take you around the field so you can have a look. So here we go. I'll zoom in my camera a little bit. Probably get a bit close up to these buses. And go and start down here where the mainly route masters are. As you can see, there's lots of the old vintage style buses. I come here every year with my husband because he's a bus enthusiast, so I do like to film it. But this year it's bigger and better because, like I said, there's over 60 buses and more vintage cars. So last year it was a bit meh, a bit naff. As you can see, we've got lots of route masters. Some of these buses have been restored. They're in beautiful condition. I mean, that one over there obviously does weddings and events. Let's zoom out a little bit. Get a better view of these. So all you bus enthusiasts out there who are not able to get here. Like I say, I don't know much about buses, but my husband does. Let's bring you out. Fabulous. So this one's more for events. An old-fashioned London bus. Obviously you're not allowed on that one. I think you're allowed in this one. But this one is the Route Master RML2352. And that's take you inside.
Wow.
These buses are actually beautifully restored.
Quick, get that! Sarah found her phone. Get that, Sarah phone.
You can see into the
We found a free phone.
cab there.
And a hat.
There's not much room in there. I mean, on a hot day it wouldn't be very good, would it? It's cramped in there like a sardine.
Dad, come here, we found her phone.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch, don't touch.
I've lost my phone.
Let's go upstairs.
I love the smells.
Yeah.
I need to think back in the day. Well, back in my day, we used to travel on these buses. I was going back a bit. They were still in service in the 70s when I lived in Stockport. So I'm just going to pause you a sec. Take you round. There's lots of stalls here as well.
We can see if we can go on a little one.
These are all the route masters. There's some amazing buses here. Absolutely stunning. And these people spend a lot of money on restoring these.
He knows you're going to give
This looks like one of the old Moor buses. We've got some coaches here. Some of them are open so you could go on them, but some of them aren't. Well, I don't think they want people scrambling all over the buses. A nice open topper. There's a lot more open toppers here. There's Royal Blue. It's one of my favourites. I do like the Royal Blues.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Proper vintage bus.
Well, that's lovely. I'm glad you.
It's new in 1968, and it's a Southern National Royal Blue, fleet number 2375.
But unfortunately, one's got brake problems. That's the one I was going to
You
originally
can see that. See
And the other owners got
Info.
family commitment, unfortunately. So
about this one.
better uphill, the bit shit on here. Although that one's better because it's got a TL11 engine in it. It's not just
The
a
old
standard
National
6.8.
Express Royal Blue. Fabulous condition. We've got, I don't actually know about buses, but like I said, I come here with my husband and then I just film it for all the other bus enthusiasts to put it on YouTube. So obviously a lot of people can't get here. I think I actually said Bus Rally 2027, but it's not, it's 2026. I don't know, I can't remember. I think I'm going mad. A lot of coaches. Not sure. I just must have to go around the back of these things because there's fleet numbers on them or something. I don't know. This is a big, massive coach, Burrows coaches. I think there's something on the back. Something. Oh no. Maybe on the buses. I don't know. Right, I'm trying to make my way down to the bottom half. To book holidays with them. That's still used. That's a lovely one, that one, isn't it? Luxury travel. I'm going to go around down to the bottom and then come up and down each aisle to show you. So I can get to the bottom where it starts. I'm not sure, there's some vintage cars here, I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot here. So yeah, take it down to the bottom end. We'll start at the bottom. They have got like a children's play area on here as well. There's lots of stalls selling model buses. It's worth a visit. Seems to be getting, yeah, we're coming down to the vintage cars now, so just so do the back of these ones and I'll bring you up through the front. I think we're going to go out on a bus ride on one of these buses. We'll do like trips around the local town so you can feel what it's like riding on them. And that's the backs of these. You've got the old vintage cars here. Those are immaculate, they're absolutely stunning, stunning cars. And they're beautifully restored.
Hi. Yeah, you.
Look at this one, this is fabulous.
Hi. Big up. Remember, no what car they
Stunning. On for all you petrol heads.
When I renovated
That engine,
everything was taken out
it's
down.
amazing.
All the bodywork was taken out, all the seats, carpets, and everything upholstery. And I was searching around how to clean it up. And I looked on another car site that somebody had recommended using this, you know, this. Fantastic. So it's left clean as well. 'Cause it's so
Oh, look at this, the old Ford Cortina. Wow.
clean it all up. Considering the cost of the spray. Yeah.
That's the old Ford Cortina. And we've got Triumph. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Just says Triumph Spitfire Mark II. Look at that, that's absolutely amazing. Beautiful. You've got this little camper van here. It's a Morris Minor camper van. And the little Beetle, the original Beetles. Don't get much of a family in that one, would you?
Especially with the old, getting in all the bits that are rusted out.
I'm trying to see through the window. There's a bit too much reflection on there. Right, let's get back to these buses. I'm going to take you down the aisles. It's lovely and warm here today. It's about 25 degrees and it's only early. It's about 10:30 in the morning. I'm sure it's going to get flipping hotter this afternoon. Having a bit of a heat wave here in the UK. You've got the old more buses there. There's lots of different ones. Very nice. It's an electric bus there. That's a Salisbury Red electric, all electric bus. So yeah, quite cool. It's starting to fill up a bit now, the field. There's quite a lot of people coming. And we're going back onto the back end of these next row. These are much older. So this one is an old yellow bus, double decker. Devon, that one. Devon General. There's another Bournemouth one. And they're preserved, they're beautifully preserved. I spent hours on them. Some of them allow you to get on them and some of them don't, because obviously they don't want people tampering with their pride and joy. There's a dammery. Around the front of this one. I think that one's actually going out to do trips. I'm not sure. Stunning. Yeah, I think he's going off out to do trips. Like I said, on this rally you can actually go onto the truck doing trips. I think he's pulling out. Old yellow buses. More open topper. Yeah, this one's coming out. Off he goes. Right, so take you to the next row. On the back again.
There's a big. Did you take the coach for trip, is he? Thank you. Oh, nice.
Some Wilson Dorset. That's one of the old Clipper buses, I think. Used to call them Clipper buses. They don't run anymore. Well, not in. They used to have them in Bournemouth, but I don't fancy doing them anymore. Wilson Dorset. Well, this is that noise. Normally, when I get on these buses, I end up falling asleep. It's because of the noise. It's like a baby in a pram, isn't it? I'm moving. You end up falling asleep. It's a Bristol VR. That's actually one of my husband's favourite buses. The Bristol VR. Bring you around the front again. It's quite a big event this year compared to last year's. It was a bit naff last year, I think. There wasn't as many here, so I think he's promoted it a bit better, the guy who's running it. Take you around the front of this one. Bristol VR, so that's the one of my husband. It's one of his favourite buses. Hopefully, I think I've go on this one, I'm not actually sure.
Find new settings when kids are being in there.
Oh, and Annie's going to take a picture of you from here. Look.
This is the Bristol VR on the other side.
We can go in there.
We know the driver. You have to ask him out there.
Out. Go. Like smile. Go.
Smart and Annie.
Because you've got the LH.
Hang on, let me move that one.
Go upstairs in a second.
And the next one.
There we go. You done it, Mum?
Oh, gosh, a bit of a climb.
Yes, please.
So I spoke to the guy at Salisbury Bus Garage, and there was a guy there specifically.
That's not open to the public. I'll organise events or tours you go.
We're going to go through the Bournemouth bus station at 11.
Cab,
Yeah.
ticket machines.
Yeah. I've got to go and find Paul.
What's up? Well, might see you in a bit then.
A little tour of the Bristol VR. I think my husband will probably appreciate that one. All the other buses. One of the clipper ones going up out. I'm going to go and find my husband in a minute, so we're going to travel on one of these fantastic buses. I love this one. This one's awesome. I'm going to show you this one. Proper vintage bus. Absolutely awesome. So a quick show you inside. Ooh.
Yeah, we've still got their headboard.
We've got the headboard on this bit.
Beautiful buses. Yeah, well, that's a bit of a tour, quick tour around the buses. Like I said, we've got here today, we've got the gourmet coffee. The coffee there is absolutely amazing. So if you ever see him at any events, grab a coffee from him. His coffee's delicious. And you've got all these stalls which sell everything, memorabilia, everything to do with buses and coaches, everything. There's plenty going on here today. So there's a lot of stalls. Oh, this was the old Malars Road. Remember that one? I think that closed down back in 2004, 2005. Which is a shame. That's roughly when I moved down to Dorset. So you've got all these stalls that have got all the... It's worth coming to have these events. I quite enjoy it, even though it's, you know, not what I do, it's not my hobby. There's a little ice cream over there. There's a play area set up at one of the field for children. And you've got the Dorset Grill. More stalls around here. Yeah, it's quite a good day out if you're a bus enthusiast or not really. It's just interest in the buses themselves. seems a bit more organised than it was last year. So you've got all these stalls. With different stuff. If you're looking for something, just show you. You've got these are all the loose ones. They're roughly about £5. I think my husband buys these for like his dioramas because he does dioramas. And then you've got all your collectibles over there. On that back stand. And here. So lots of collectible buses. Depends what you're looking for, really. I bought my husband some last year, well, not last year, about 14 years ago, and they're probably worth, they were only £25 at the time. Each of the buses now are actually worth about £100. So it's just things like that, and then you can also buy all spare parts and stuff. Signage. Signs. I suppose these are more for the people who restore the buses. Again, another one selling memorabilia. Yeah, I'm going to take you over here. Yeah, that was a quick tour round. I'm going to go off in a minute and find my husband to go on one of these bus trips. So if you liked my video, please like, subscribe and leave a comment, hit that notification bell, press the hype button if it's there, and I hope to bring you back on one of my other days out. Okay, thank you for watching.